The JMM has hit back at the BJP, calling the BJP's promises hollow and accusing it of betraying the tribals of Manipur. Listen in.
झारखंड का भविष्य सिक्योर करने की जिम्मेदारी 17-18 साल तक यहाँ की जनता ने दी थी भाजपा को। उनके कई मुख्यमंत्री रहे, सब कुछ रहा, फिर भी वो नहीं कर पाए। अगर आदिवासियों के हित की बात वो करते हैं तो मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है? आप मणिपुर की बात क्यों नहीं करते हैं? मणिपुर जल रहा है इतने सालों से, इतने महीनों से, आप लोग वहाँ झांकते तक नहीं हैं। असम में खुद झारखंड के कितने आदिवासी रहते हैं जिन्होंने वहाँ के चाय के बागानों को डेवलप करने में अपनी भूमिका निभाई। वहाँ वो स्पेशल ट्राइब का दर्जा के लिए वहाँ कितने दिनों से खूनी संघर्ष हो रहा है, उसके बारे में तो आप कभी नहीं सोचते हैं। वहाँ आदिवासी महिला को असम में निर्वस्त्र करके घुमाया गया, उस पर तो आप लोग निश्चिंत रहे, कुछ नहीं किए। और आप मणिपुर में भी किया गया, असम में भी किया गया, दोनों जगह किया गया। और अब झारखंड में आते हैं यहाँ आदिवासी हित की बात करने के लिए।
And Aman and Payal continue to be with us on the broadcast. So Aman, when it comes to the BJP's record on tribals, that strong attack coming in from the JMM saying that they have betrayed tribals in Assam and Manipur, talking about the communal strife in the state of Manipur. So they're trying to blunt the entire offensive coming in from the BJP, but the BJP clearly tailoring its entire Sankalp Patra around the tribal community in Jharkhand, trying to ensure that those seats remain in the BJP kitty.
Well, absolutely, Aishman, and obviously the JMM and both the Congress will highlight what is happening in Manipur and other states to corner the BJP on the issue of the tribal community. But the BJP is very clear in Jharkhand that it is the party, which has cared for tribals all these years, and that is why in the manifesto you will see there are very specific promises for the tribal community. Of course, the biggest one being that they will not be a part of the Uniform Civil Code framework whenever it is implemented in Jharkhand, but also this feeling in the tribal community that the infiltrators from Bangladesh are coming, occupying their land, trying to change the demography of the state. The BJP is playing a lot on that emotion in the manifesto by promising that it will bring laws which will ensure the protection of the tribal communities. It will ensure that illegal infiltration is completely stopped. The land of the tribals which has been occupied or encroached on by the infiltrators is restored to the tribal community, and also those who have done multiple marriages with tribal women, those infiltrators, the children of those infiltrators will not get the SC status. The government will ensure that. So in a way, the BJP is reaching out in a big way to the tribal communities. Also, as we were earlier discussing, comes after the Lok Sabha setback where the BJP could not win any of the tribal seats in Jharkhand. That is the reason the BJP feels that it has to redouble its efforts to appeal to the tribals, and if the tribal vote shifts in some measure to the BJP thinks it can easily win back the state of Jharkhand.
Right. And Payal, when it comes to this entire Uniform Civil Code pitch, now one of the big attacks which has been coming in from the opposition camp is that given the diversity of this country, the BJP can't roll out something like the Uniform Civil Code across the country, given the different caste, creeds, as well as the, the customs of several tribal groups. Now, this is an attack that has come in from the opposition camp ever since the UCC pitch was made by the BJP government, and the fact that that caveat is being made for the tribal community in the state of Jharkhand, could that be a setback to the Pan-India campaign for the Uniform Civil Code?
Well, certainly not. This is not the first time that the BJP has said that tribals and certain protected groups will be kept away from the Uniform Civil Code because they have a distinct identity of their own, they have distinct traditions, etc. on their own as well. That is something which has been announced for the northeast states as well. Because remember, after Uttarakhand is trying to bring the Uniform Civil Code into practice, several of the BJP ruled states, whether it's Assam in the northeast or whether it's Maharashtra and Gujarat in the west, they've all been promising the same as well. So this is actually going to, cut very little light as far as the opposition parties are really concerned, because the opposition parties have been playing on the plank that the BJP will take away the rights of the tribals, but that question has been answered in the manifestos the BJP is planning to bring. At this present moment, the BJP does not need to bring or does not intend to bring a central law. They intend to have, multiple states pass this particular law. Uttarakhand has already tried, and it's actually hit the ground running as far as this is really concerned. So obviously, the tribal rights are being protected. That is something which is a huge announcement, because remember, tribals are the ones that actually caused the BJP a lot of deficit in the Lok Sabha when they lost a number of seats, in particular of that of Union Minister Arjun Munda, which I was mentioning just a short while ago. So that's going to be that big pitch. So, obviously protecting the rights. In particular, talking to the women and telling them that we are here to protect your rights. If anybody tries to illegally marry you or any illegal resident tries to marry you, we will protect your right, in terms of your land, and in terms of your security as well. That is something which Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself has addressed on multiple occasions, saying that, tribal women cannot be seen losing their rights and the demography of a particular place cannot change. Also very aggressively speaking on the same issue has been Hemant Sharma. Remember, Ayushman, just a couple of months ago, he had also made an announcement that if you try to sell any land which is dominated by, outsiders, and you have to actually get the permission of the state to be able to do that. Because in multiple places, they've actually seen that, demography has changed. People have moved in from outside and occupied the land and actually turned out to be owners of land and tried to sell those lands as well. So obviously, he also speaks with some kind of an experience. He also comes in from a state which has a lot of tribal inhabitants. And of course, that's the reason he's also going to be a very, very effective flow manager here for the BJP in the state of Jharkhand, where he's the co-in-charge.
Absolutely. Youth, farmers, tribals and women. So multi-pronged pitch coming in from the BJP, also making it very clear that the rights of tribals will be protected given the campaign of the BJP to establish the Uniform Civil Code. And as Payal is pointing out, BJP on point with that message, saying that the rights of tribals will be protected on a pan-India level. We're also getting some more